Day 57 is strictly juicing. I'm not in my building today. This building shut down again. It's a DAF building. I'm feeling great. All being considered, I already put one drink down the hole because it's my time, and it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm about to have to get another one. I got my truck back yesterday, so I'm feeling good about that. Now I got to get the tires, and miraculously, I checked my job app to see if they paid me any of the money they owed me, and they actually paid me 28 hours of overtime for the 32 hours they owed me. So I'm still missing, some overtime. But hey, something is better than nothing. I'm gonna make sure I get them extra 4 hours though, because they're not about to chip me out of that. And 11, and they also paid me for 11 and a half hours of regular time. But they actually owe me 64 hours of regular time. So they moving progressively forward. So I'm feeling good about that. Um, nothing different. I got to do some workout calisthenics because I forgot my workout equipment at home because I was changing vehicles and I had it in my wife's vehicle at first. And when I brought it in the house, I forgot to take it back and put it in my vehicle. So, I'll start my workouts when I go home. But I'll do calisthenics today, so I'll do jumping jacks and stuff like that. Today is no different than any other day. I feel great. My energy levels are through the roof. My mentality is better. I still got to handle some shit at work that happened that almost got me jammed up and I ain't even doing anything. So I got to pull that person up because that's some bitch ass shit. But other than that, I'm cool. Life is throwing me lemons and now it's starting to turn into lemonade. Wasn't getting paid. Now they put my money back. Now I got to wait for them to give me the check though. But juicing is a serious thing to me. I'm not playing with this juicing thing because it's my life that's in a balance. So once I got the good news from my doctor about everything being normal except for my bad cholesterol was a little high, now I'm working on that. I'm going to get that down because it's already been going down because of the stuff I've been doing. So I'm going to make sure it goes down even more. So I'm going to do all the working out as much as I can. I'm going to try to get 3 workouts in a day. I'm going to try to burn myself out so I can look and feel great and have my insides match my outsides. I'm not going to take my health for granted because that's what made me move this way and have to go this far to get myself back. But I love myself and I love living, so I'm trying to live for everybody, including myself, my family. My family not ready to let me go, so why would I be ready to let me go? So if I can help you with this juicing kick, message me, DM me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you're on my Facebook, you can hit me on Yahoo. Gmail. Everything is SAK211L at Gmail, at Yahoo, at YouTube, at Instagram, at TikTok, at Twitch, at Melee. Like it's SAK211L. I'm the only SAK211L that you will ever meet. So if it's a platform that you think I might be on, see if I'm there. I might be there. I have a lot of places where I used to do stuff at. I will help you as much as I can and as much as you will allow me to help you. And if I am helping you currently, all I ask is that you keep me updated with your health so that way we can motivate each other. Because if you're doing good, that's going to make me feel like I need to do better. Because now I got somebody else on the same roles that I'm on, and I want us both to achieve our goal. So with that being said, this video don't need to be that long because it's just basically an update. And life is moving good. Like I said, I'm getting paid again. Well, I always was getting paid, but just not my full pay. So hopefully this new paycheck, because I also get paid this week as well. So I'm direct deposit and I'm gonna have a physical check. So let's hope they don't fuck up my physical check because they paying me outright with this one. The good thing was that they didn't double tap the check. So basically the only thing that came out was taxes. So they didn't take out any of my I don't get health insurance through my job, but my life insurance, my retirement, and my IRA that I actually have going on with my job as well, because I believe you should always have multiple streams of income for when you get older that you can take care of yourself. So I know I got my investments with the job, and I also got my side investments that I do as well. So I'm trying to make sure I live good. But they only took out the money that had to be taxed, which is great. So I'm basically getting all my money. So they only took like, out of the check, they took like $200 out of it for taxes and what's the name. That's what let me know that it wasn't a regular check. So I'm feeling great that now I can go ahead and go back to spending the way I was spending. But I'm gonna wait till I get the full amount, and that see what my check actually looks like. So I'm gonna go deposit that. I think I might put it in a high yielding account and let it sit until I get the rest of my money. Because it's been almost 3 months since I haven't been fully paid. But with that being said, it's Black History Month. Be kind to your neighbors. Like I said before, if your ethnic friends, black, mixed, it don't matter. Be nice to them, man. And not just in February. You got other months you can be nice to. Every month, always try to look at someone's struggle unless they're showing you that what they're going through is something of their own creation. Because a lot of times we tend to look at things and just look at it one way, like, oh, they fucking up. But you're not saying what happened to get them there. Like, if you can see that a person blatantly did this shit and brought it all upon themselves, then that's what it is. But it's not for you to talk about it and to bring it up against them. And with us, like, what's happening to ethnic people, black, Hispanic, and all that, it's not of our own doing. We didn't choose to come to these countries. A lot of us was stolen and brought here, but we didn't choose to live in the ghettos. We didn't choose to take the bottom of the barrel. We didn't choose to have to take the worst jobs. No, that's what we were given, because we were always treated as second-class citizens. But a lot of people don't want to see that. Just because you see an athlete on TV making millions of dollars, you need to look at it this way. As soon as that athlete speaks on something that has nothing to do with what they're good at, they're told to shut up and do what they normally do, play their sport. Like, a lot of people criticize Kaepernick for peaceful protests. But then a lot of y'all sided with Trump with the insurrection. Like it was nothing. Like he was trying to do a coup. And when his coup failed, he tried to act like he had nothing to do with it. He had a whole country at everybody's throat, and all y'all did was blame Obama. This man, he told y'all that Obamacare was bad for you and that we needed to get rid of it, and y'all believed that. A lot of y'all didn't even realize that the name of the healthcare thing is not even Obamacare. It's called the Affordable Health Care Act. So he had y'all thinking that those were two different things because he preyed on y'all being followers. It felt like whatever he did, like he convinced y'all that this country was living bad. This country is not living any worse than it has been living under Trump. Well, no, I'm sorry, I can't say that. Trump fucked this country up. And y'all don't want to believe that. Like, unemployment was as low as possible when Obama was in office. EPA regulations were at its highest, which helped a lot of land recover. I work for the government and I work with the environment. So I know what the EPA was doing because at my job, the EPA was here the whole time Obama was in office. As soon as Trump got in office, he dialed back the EPA regulations. And then we haven't seen the EPA at my job since Trump got elected. Now that Biden has came back in, I'm starting to see the EPA again at my job. So to say that Trump didn't do stuff to mess up this country and mess up our environment, that's a lie. He wanted to bring back the coal industry, the dirtiest, most pollutingest industry in the world when it comes to natural fuels. He actually helped them. He actually approved a pipeline. Well, got a pipeline running that was so detrimental to the environment that it would have fucked up our way of living. He didn't care. But y'all supported that. He supported the wall, concentration camps. And that's what they were, concentration camps. Kids were getting raped, killed, disappearing. And nobody sympathized with that because he made y'all feel like they were nothing. They were less than people. Does that ring a bell? Does that remind you of slavery? Does that remind you of the racist history of America, where they made it seem like black people were less than a person? So it was cool that you treated them like shit. It was cool that you hung them, you lynched them, you did whatever you wanted to do to them. It was cool you stole their land because they were black. They didn't. It wasn't theirs. They didn't belong to them. They was lucky they even had that. They should be lucky I ain't kill them. I can take their shit from them. This is all that he introduced. That man studied redneck radio, because that's what I'm gonna call it, redneck radio, for 3 years to see what fan base he should run under, and he chose the racist fan base because he knew that would get him elected. And then he knew he would be running up against Hillary, because wasn't nobody really going to vote for Bernie. I did, but he knew he wasn't. So he knew who he was going to compete against. So he knew he could tear Hillary apart with that Benghazi scheme, because what do all racist people have in common? They value the military. They value the military to their core. That's why everybody was mad when Kaepernick took a kneel, because they said he was disrespecting the flag, when most of the military people supported what he did, because they fought for us to have the right to choose. But I guess he didn't have the right to choose to do what he wanted to do, for protests or anything, because if your paycheck ain't wrong, you're going to protest that. And some people might feel like you shouldn't have to, or you shouldn't, because that's disrespectful to everybody else that worked there. But y'all don't feel that way. So, it is what it is. Like I said, cut that racism shit out. It's fucking 2021. Everybody should be able to live however they want to live, The transgender, the LGBTQ, they live the way they want to live. Like, I don't discriminate against them. Like, shit. Now, one thing I am tired of hearing is, it's the new black. There's no such thing as the new black. Like, I don't understand where that racist term came from, and that shit is racist. To say something is the new black. That is racist. And if you feel like that's something you need to say, that's racist as shit. Have a nice day. Happy Black History Month.